Welcome to Karate Takes Podcast. We are back. It's your boy Tech Daddy.
Hakuna Matata.
And Ben's here. And for added flavor, we got our boy Steve from the Panel Network. What is happening?
Added flavor is crazy.
You know, it's funny because there's no script to this. This is just off the head, man.
Yeah, it's awesome because like as soon as you hit the button and I heard the music, I was like, oh, his equipment is way better than mine.
We have the same equipment.
No, your mics are like your mics and your headphones.
Oh, yeah, that was all DJ.
Chef's kiss.
That was all DJ.
Chef's
so yeah,
kiss,
shout out to
DJ.
DJ on that one. Yeah, I didn't pick any of this equipment. I just learned how to use it.
Yeah,
because I didn't know how to do any of this.
it makes sense because he's in a band.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's in a band. So you know, he's in two bands actually.
Oh,
He has the same problem that you do. Where
I
you
don't think
do
it's a
it.
problem.
Okay.
I don't think it's a. I have a fetish for success.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I do have an affair with money. That is my favorite thing.
Oh yeah.
To talk about and to make. But anyways, yeah, welcome to Karate Takes Podcast. We are back. It's your, as I said before, it's your boy Tech Daddy. We are here with a special guest. If you are new to our podcast, we do history, some mystery, music here and there. And today is actually going to be kind of history, a little bit topical. We're actually going to be accelerating this episode. We have like 4 episodes deep, I think, right now. We're cutting this one in line. So this is coming out tomorrow, actually. So yeah, if you're a new listener, thanks for giving us a listen to. Make sure that you're giving us a subscribe. We're on YouTube now with video, so check us out there if you want to take a look at us and see what we're working with. Yes, this is it. So if you're a returning listener, we appreciate all the support. It's been 3 years. You guys have been amazing. All the new listeners, all the new subscribers, we appreciate you, of course. If you're not giving us a subscribe, please do. It helps us. We're trying to one day be successful.
Trying to get out the hood.
Man, moving on up
To the east side.
Trying to get a piece of the pie. Indeed.
Well.
Yep, it's good stuff. So to introduce,
This makes me think of the other TV show and reminded me about what's his face from Cosby Show now.
yeah, all right.
We just keep taking you down a dark road.
Man.
Yeah, this is just sad, really.
Just as soon as you think you're out of that alley, we just drag you right back in.
Just like Batman's parents.
Oh, God.
So, anyways, like I mentioned before, Steve's here with us from the Panel Network. We were on his podcast twice.
Yeah.
Actually, so we're finally returning the favor, and you made it over here,
Yeah,
and
man.
you're now up here sweating with us in my hot ass attic. So
You want to know something funny? Yeah, when I was first getting started off, that was a thing. It, all the bodies and so, and I had to now my electric bill is so high because I have to run.
Has to be.
You're running the Matrix through your fucking house.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
Neo,
Yeah.
it's gonna be up there.
yeah, so high. So
Oh, it has to be. It has to be. But yeah, it's wild because I remember when we first met through Michelle. And I was able to come on your podcast for an episode, and that was cool. I actually want to do that again. It's been a while since I have, and honestly, you know how it is, man. Life, work, schedules, life is hard, man.
yeah.
So, anyways, but I do want to hop on another one of those episodes. That was a great time. So yeah, but I want to say thank you for coming on here, just in general.
Absolutely.
Taking time out of your busy day. So tell us about what you got going on. Who are you? What's your podcast? Podcasts.
Who are you?
Who sent? Where is he?
Where are they?
So I run the Panel Network, which is a network of right now we have a roster of 11 different shows.
Jesus, man.
We have a show for anime, for sports, for sneakers. We have a sobriety show that we got kicked off. Our wrestling show's doing well. Black culture show. A love show. We're doing our couples episode this week. So the difference is it's a lot of different shows, but they don't all air as consistently.
Sure.
Because it's just a bunch of groups of people. And a lot of folks tell me all the time, hey man, maybe you should just stick to one show. But the way that I'm working it, there's no right or wrong way to do it.
Sure.
It's just the way that I'm working it is that I'm not emotionally invested into either one more than the other, and I really don't know what's gonna hit. I really
true.
don't.
Well, that's how it goes. So.
Yeah, you really just you don't know. And
Yeah.
and in this day and age of technology, you really have to be careful what you get famous for.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah, so I tried my best to make sure that I give enough variety so I can pivot very easily, and also the buying power of being able to present ABC, NBC, or CBS with, hey, we're a whole network. We're not just we're equal to you guys. This is a partnership. This isn't a. That's where my head is. I have like big, huge, uncomfortable ideas of things that I want to do with this network. So,
well, that's cool, man. I mean, honestly, like we always joke about it. I give you a lot of grief about it because, like, I don't know how you sleep or when.
I know.
But, like,
his pimp name is Atlas.
Apparently so.
Holding up that sky.
Just holding up the everything.
Oh man, I can't wait to be a digital pimp.
So proud of you.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, whenever we do a Patreon and we're able to have you on a Patreon episode, we'll definitely cover that.
Oh, for sure.
We're gonna dive
and
right
you gotta
into
let
that.
me know. I just started my Patreon the other day, so
B actually manages the Patreon. I don't do. I record it, of course. I'm on it, but I don't really manage the how tos on that. But yeah, like talk to B on that.
Yeah,
she'll be the good resource for that one. B was handling. I handle the social media a lot nowadays. B still does a lot of advertisements and stuff like that. But when it comes to like the Patreon, that is 100% on her. I don't know.
and it sounds like I just need a B.
You need a B, man.
Yeah.
She's good. She's really good to have on the team for sure. And unfortunately, she couldn't make it here. She had to do some house stuff because own a home. They said it'd be fun. They said
that's what they say. Look at boomers. Boomers write about everything.
Fucking.
They were right about everything.
I wouldn't go that far. They weren't right about college.
Nah, that's sarcasm.
Okay, cool. I can make a list real quick about things they fucked up.
And we're changing the episode. All right.
Honestly, that man. It's funny because like thankfully with certain services, so we use Libsyn for like to distribute our podcast to the various services. But on there, I actually do get a breakdown of the ages of the people that listen to us. So like age, sex, stuff like that, like where people come from, as far as like the map and whatnot. But thankfully, well, actually no, they don't give me the age. Spotify gives me the age. That's what it is, and it's mostly, thankfully, it's mostly people around our age, which that makes sense. That adds up. But then it's like it's our age, and then Gen X, and then a touch of Boomer in there.
Yeah,
that's my dad.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
No, literally, that's my dad.
No, I believe you. Like I was not trying to discount that at all. Like,
and then the Gen Xers would actually be my birth parents.
Yeah.
If there's a splash of them in there.
1.2% of our listeners are 60 plus, so that'd be the Boomer generation. But yeah, like the rest of it, like 41% of our listeners are between 35 and 44.
That makes sense.
It does really make sense.
We're going through it right now.
Yeah, we are good. Yep.
We're going through just a whole litany of medication commercials where people are getting jiggy with it in the background while it tells you all the side effects that makes you die.
One of my favorite memes ever was about that, actually.
Yeah.
Just like the amount of people this side effects are all of these horrible things. Like, why are you dancing right now when diarrhea is a possibility?
Pop locking.
Right. Like, how dare you do the word when you can shit yourself?
Yeah.
The audacity.
For kidney medication.
I remember the joke about that Olestra. It was an ingredient, I think, in potato chips, and they called it anal leakage.
Oh, God.
Was a side effect. Robin Williams had a bit on it.
Oh, that's so bad.
Back in the day.
That is so bad.
And then 9/11 COVID.
Yeah.
That's us.
Well, it all started. I'm just kidding. Like, we actually did do an episode, kind of about like just some of the major events that have happened since we've been alive.
Yeah,
and there's just so many.
You know what was funny was I heard, and I don't know when that song actually debuted, but it wasn't until after that episode that I found out Fall Out Boy redid the "World Is Burning" song. Where the hell the name of that is?
I know what you're referring to.
And have you heard their
version of it? I have not.
It's not a remake; it's an update.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So
is it like 30 minutes long?
Yeah. Well, no, it starts from, I guess, arguably our generation.
Sure.
Or the,
I think the people in Fall Out Boy are they're definitely our generation for sure.
Yeah.
I think they're around our age. So yeah.
So it starts much later, and it goes through 9/11, Enron.
Of course.
some of the 90s stuff, I forget. But yeah, it was kind of,
Well, I mean, it's funny because we were born right into the end of the Cold War, so that's a fun time.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where it starts.
Yeah. We really started off hard.
Me and the Soviet Union existed at the same time.
Yeah.
I have trouble believing that sometimes.
Well, it collapsed,
We've
thankfully.
been fighting the Russians forever now.
Oh, man. Yeah, actually, I just had to Google it real quick. I couldn't remember if it was 89 or 90, but the Berlin Wall fell in 89.
Yeah.
I was 2.
91 was the Soviet collapse.
That's what it was. That's where I'm getting confused at. Yeah. I was 2 years old when the Berlin Wall fell.
Yeah, I was 3.
That's just great. Anywho, so what the fuck were we even talking about? Anyways,
Do we need an icebreaker?
well, I think that was really it.
Oh, okay, because I have an icebreaker.
Oh, well, we're 11 minutes into it, so
Okay.
I mean,
What's the correct way to cut a sandwich?
I like triangles. So
Just right down the middle.
Right down the middle.
so squares.
So rectangles.
Yeah.
Well, okay, right here.
Yeah. Oh, you want to switch seats?
No. Yeah,
Diagonal cuts.
triangles is the best way because
It
you get a good bite wherever you're going.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is the
Rectangles.
correct. There is a correct way to cut a sandwich, and it's diagonal.
That's true. Tell us what you think about that in the comments. We want to know. We want to hear from you. I think B's also going to be making an ad soon because I have to take a picture of the pigeon, which is still down there. I forgot to move that. It was also very hot up here when I did that. It was like 90 something outside. It is muggy as hell up here when I was up here. So like, okay, B needs a picture of this fucking pigeon. I'm like, okay, let me take a picture of the pigeon with the logo. All right, cool. I think she's going to make an ad for the name. So we're trying to find a name for this pigeon. So if you're listening to this, come up with a name for the pigeon for the podcast. We are going to be giving away a free shirt to whoever's name gets picked. So send us an email for requiredtastepodcast@gmail.com or hit us in the DMs. We'll check them. Or you can leave a comment on the video, either the video or the audio. You can leave comments on Spotify, which is pretty dope. So I'm not sure about Apple. Never looked.
I don't know.
Yeah, if you left us a comment on Apple, I am sorry. I've never checked. That's my bad. That's my bad.
You should abandon that platform.
Well, if it wasn't for the amount of people following us on Apple, I probably would have.
Oh, I was talking to them.
What? Oh, abandoning Apple?
They should.
Just tell everybody, just move over.
Just go to Spotify.
Listen different.
Like we all know Spotify is better than Apple. Like we all.
I don't even have Apple Podcasts, and I know it's better. That's how confident I am.
Well, Spotify is the best streaming platform for music we've ever had. Like it's insane how good it is. We've talked about this before.
It's up there.
It's okay. Well, Napster was pretty dope back in the day,
It's superb.
but doesn't Napster still exist?
Yes, I believe it does.
That's weird. Anyways, all right. So we're 13 minutes into the episode. We might as well just dive into this bad boy because it's hot. It's hot. I'm hungry, and I just got home from work, and I really there's nothing more in my life I want to do right now than sit on my couch and play video games with nobody else in my house.
I want to do the same thing.
So let's get this bad boy rolling. So as you probably could tell from the name of the episode, we're going to talk about the rubber ducky race today and what it's there for, like what causes it supports. I did not realize. So I knew about the one in Chicago because we live right outside the city. You can see it on the news every year. I never really knew what it was for. I thought they were just doing it for funsies. Turns out I was an idiot. So that's cool. I love that they're doing this, and I actually learned so much more. Like when I started like diving into this topic about how many rubber ducky races there actually are around the world.
Really?
It's insane, and but it's always for a good cause. So, and it's rare that we actually do a podcast episode where it's actually for a cause. We just do it because we think it's something that people need to know about or something we find cool personally, or a listener suggested, something like that. And this one is one of those for a good cause. That's why we're actually accelerating the release of this episode so that people are able to donate. If you want to donate to this or any of the other ones, they all start after this comes out. Because there's a few that are actually going to be happening. There's one in Indiana that I never knew about.
Oh,
so I'm covering that too.
Where's that, in Indy?
Fort Wayne.
Okay.
Fort Wayne. So
I would have thought the river in Indy.
Oh, yeah, Indy. Yeah, right. Yeah, they do it at a river in Fort Wayne. Apparently, I've never been to Fort Wayne, so I really don't have much of a.
I've only been near it.
Yeah, I've never been. I don't go that far east in Indiana unless I'm leaving the state.
The highway doesn't really go right through it either.
Yeah,
So like when I have been in that area, I mean, you just drive right. You have to leave the highway to go to it. It's not like going to.
That's weird.
If I'm remembering correctly, it's not like going.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's not like. Well, Charleston's the same fucking thing. Like when I went to Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah.
You get off of what is that? 95. Yeah, you get off 95. Drive 50 miles east.
15 or 50?
50.
That's stupid.
50 miles straight east, and essentially nothingness.
Well,
Until you end up on Charleston.
That's so ridiculous.
Yeah, that was wild.
Why is this?
I decided I'm never going to Fort Wayne.
Did you just look it up?
Yeah,
Was I remembering
discuss.
it? Was I remembering it correctly?
it has roads that go there,
Well, yeah, it's
But
a
like
modern
not-
society.
but it's like 30. It's literally Route 30.
yeah.
Oh,
Route
yeah,
30
that's about
takes
right.
there. But yeah,
Route 30 takes you. That's
yeah,
disgusting.
I was talking specifically about I-69. Like you
Okay,
can't
yeah.
drive down I-69 and go through the middle of it like you would Indy or.
Yeah, it's funny that I'm thinking about it. I've actually taken from Kentucky 41 all the way up here.
Yeah.
Like Indianapolis, 41. I've taken from Kentucky back home.
Is it like an actual freeway at some points?
Nope.
No, it's all U.S. highway.
Yep.
Just like with stoplights and stuff?
Yep.
Am I allowed to say the N-word on here?
No. Well, I never have actually. So
Really?
but no.
I say the N-word all the time on my shows. Maybe that's why I'm not doing too well. You never just
We figured it out.
you never
You
just ripped one.
cracked the code.
No, not on my podcast. No.
I called white people the N-word on my show.
You greeted me with it one time. Yeah. I didn't know what to do.
Say it back.
Don't do that.
What's that restaurant when you hear your family?
Olive Garden.
Yeah, it's like Olive Garden, that motherfucker.
Where are the breadsticks?
Yeah.
Okay. If you have breadsticks next time I'm in your house, I will be impressed.
If I have breadsticks in my
Yes.
house, next time you come over, I'll have some Olive Garden breadsticks.
Be impressed.
Like in that rumor last time I had Olive Garden breadsticks, and those did not sound half bad.
It doesn't really. I'm pretty hungry right now.
Next time you're in Valpo, go to Pesto's if you haven't.
I have been to Pestos.
Okay, their
actually.
their
It's good stuff.
breadsticks are the shit.
It's good stuff. I will admit that. All right, so rubber ducky race. Back to the topic, so we can get through this this bad boy. Like I mentioned before, this is all for charity, so I'm going to get through a couple of these, and we'll go from there. Oddly enough, I was mentioning the Berlin Wall. That was '89. The first rubber ducky race actually took place. What are you doing?
I was just processing the N-word thing. Just go. Just
Okay.
go.
Anyways,
The question won't leave my mind.
Anywho, the first rubber ducky race took place in 1987, actually, in Ottawa, Canada, which somehow makes sense to me. There is another variation of it that says it took place in Wales in 1980. I couldn't find a definite answer though on which one was first, but I mean, if we're going by years, obviously the one in Wales took place in 1980. So first, Ottawa, Canada, 87. The biggest one of all time actually was in London though, on the River Thames. So this, and they didn't even have that long ago. Like I feel like I almost heard about this on the news, but it's like one of those faint memories.
Yeah, I think I've heard about it too.
I mean, I've heard of it on the news. I didn't know until sitting here it was a global sensation.
Again, learned this shit last night, so like
Yeah.
we're in it. So August 31st of 2008, 250,000 rubber duckies were released in the Great British Duck Race, which
I have
is
so many questions.
So do I. I want a documentary on the guys that clean this up.
yeah.
Like,
excellent point.
Like fuck The Office. This is the at work show I want to see.
When did rubber ducky become the official animal of special needs?
Well, so that's actually a different story. This was one for special needs people. Actually, they're Olympics. This is actually for something else. There are actually all these different rubber ducky races across the world are actually for different charities.
Really?
Oh.
So it's just the method to how they.
Yeah, it's just the means to which they actually used to do it. Yeah, it's actually really cool because the idea like rubber ducky races in first place I think are hilarious. But okay, cool, whatever. But the fact that they're actually going to a good cause makes it so much better to me.
I would love to bet on some rubber duckies.
Actually, you can. I'm going to get to that.
Oh, I'm sure.
So,
There's no way you can't.
I mean, this is America.
Yeah, I was to say, there's no way you fucking can't.
This is America. Come on now.
You remember the Super Bowl when the lights went out.
Yes.
What was that, Louisiana?
Yes.
And everything. It wasn't until then I found out people take bets on whether or not the power goes out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Mm-hmm. And I think that year that happened, it was already one of the bets that could have happened. So yeah, I think somebody won a lot of money off that actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, like I said before, the one in Britain in London goes to like various charities. The previous record, so I couldn't like nail down just one. Like there's a few different ones that they've gone through. The previous record that they had over there was actually 165,000 rubber duckies released, which is still so many.
How many?
165,000. Isn't
that how many went over to Normandy?
You can look that up real quick. Get back to me. So the current ones are going for what they call the Cosmic Charity in London. What they use this for is to support babies and children that are in intensive care. So for the kids. Rubber duckies. Apparently they work with the Children of St. Mary's Intensive Care and the St. Mary's and Queen Charlotte's Hospital. That one is actually still about to happen. It happens July 31st from noon to 2 our time, I think. That doesn't make sense. It's probably their time.
Approximately 156,000 Allied troops landed in Normandy, France on June 6th.
So more rubber duckies were released in the Thames than troops landed in France to fight against tyranny.
Human lives.
Yes. Rubber duckies.
I knew my brain laid that number for some reason.
Yeah, that's
that is specific.
Once you get to know Ben, that's not a surprise. There is no surprises here.
That was like a super Caucasian fact. To just roll off the tongue.
What's an underwhelming Caucasian fact?
They don't use spices. That is underwhelming. Yeah. It's just, you kind of just know.
That they call it spices.
Yeah, because pepper is spicy.
Yeah.
Thankfully, my Caucasian friends actually know how to cook properly and use seasoning. It's quite refreshing. That's good stuff.
That's real good stuff.
So I'm going to talk about Chicago next, because that's what started this whole thing anyways. I didn't know it goes back this far, though. So the Chicago, they call it, by the way, the Chicago Ducky Derby. Putting that out there.
I like it.
Started in 95, actually. So it's been going on for a while. I thought that was pretty dope. So we're going to get into the Special Olympics charity eventually, but just for posterity, they have supported over 20,000 athletes so far to this point, which is pretty freaking cool. There's more numbers to this, but just for posterity purposes, one duck, you can buy a duck, you can sponsor a duck for $10. 10 whole American, get your name on a duck. The cool part about this is actually you do get a prize. Like if your duck crosses finish line first, there is a prize involved. You get this year the grand prize is a Chevy Trailblazer. So you get a car. Okay. If you,
I had a couple of those. 2019, it was a Chevy Equinox.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Chevy obviously has some stake in this.
Apparently,
is what it's starting to sound like. Do you have any other ones?
No, that was the only one I saved.
Okay.
And mainly because I thought it was funny it was an Equinox.
Yeah. Yes, it is. So yeah, like there's a variety of this one only has really just the one prize. Oh god, that number went up since I checked this morning. So again, just for clarity purposes, one lone duck is $10. You can get 6 ducks, aka a quack pack. For $30. You could get a ducky dozen, 12 ducks.
At first I was mad, but now I'm not mad at it.
You should be.
I'm more mad at Ducky Dozen.
Ducky Dozen for $60. A flock of ducks, 24, which is $120, and a diamond duck pack is 240 ducks for $1,200. So again, all that just goes to charity, which is pretty dope. So for the Special Olympics, I am planning on donating to this. I think I might get a quack pack personally. Because it sounds cool, and Ben hates it.
What else comes with just the chance to win? That's it?
Yeah, and the fact of knowing that I donated to a good cause, yes.
And you get a chance to be the next winner of the lightly used 2019 Chevy Equinox.
Let me tell you about my Chevy.
Oh god, the new Trailblazers is so ugly too. Anyways,
They've always been ugly in my book.
I like the older ones. The older Trailblazers I thought looked pretty good.
I was always sore about the Blazer being replaced by it, so I'm fairly biased.
Well, the Trailblazer was fine. I like the Jimmy though. The GMC, the Jimmy. They took my monkey. We need to add, so DJ is redoing we're trying to get our new logo done, and we're also getting a new opening song, and he wants to like take like parts of our episodes to like add into the opening song, which is pretty dope. If you need one done, I would suggest talking to him. Just use all the resources, man. You know, you need to talk to B for the Patreon, talk to Deej for an intro. Yeah. I'm just saying, you know these people, put them out.
Yeah.
Go ahead and talk to them about it. But I think they took my monkey needs to be part of that actually. So hopefully I remember to text him about this.
Yeah, that would be good. And the I killed Fitty Man.
It's when we're recording that we have these good ideas.
Mm-hmm. At least they're recorded.
That's also accurate. So far this year though, they've raised $143,000 actually for these athletes, which is pretty cool. Again, this episode, we're actually talking about something like good for once, like instead of like Nazis or killing them.
You just wait.
I mean, I successfully brought up D-Day, so
you already broke you broke the fucking seal on that. I just went after you. There is a sign once we're redoing the backdrop here eventually, and there is a sign that he has for like days without talking about what is it, the Holocaust?
The Holocaust or 9/11.
Or not, yeah.
And we talked about both.
Both of them, yeah. So that counter just constantly is at zero.
Yeah.
It is.
9/11 is definitely my Roman Empire.
That's fair.
And it made me feel even worse when my daughter was like, Dad, you lived through 9/11? And I'm like, yeah, I was kind of there. Like I remember that whole day. And she was like, really? You're that? I'm like, kid, chill. I'll slap you. Like stop.
Well, because I'm pretty sure we're older than you. So
I'm 34.
I'm 38.
Yeah, we're 38.
Yeah, I got a 12-year-old.
Yeah, so that's just it's just funny.
It's wild.
But don't bring her around us because like we were in high school when that happened, and that just makes it so much worse.
Yeah,
it blows my mind to know my grandpa saw Pearl Harbor and 9/11.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have to do Pearl Harbor again.
Yeah,
tough life. That's tough.
Yeah, hopefully we won't have to do that again. Anyways, so
never forget twice in a lifetime.
Fucking, he can't forget anything. Not forgetting shit.
That's nuts.
So, anyways, the Back to the Chicago Ducky Derby, though. So, as I mentioned for the donations, you can do it on their website. So check that out. But like I mentioned before, though, they've raised a pretty good amount of money. They're still like 30. They're only at 30% of their goal. So go there, do your thing. It's for a good cause, obviously. The one in Chicago, though, takes place August 7th. Like I mentioned before, get a Chevy Trailblazer for whatever you want to do with that. I don't know what I would do with that. I'd probably sell it.
When I worked at Chevrolet, we were going through our Trailblazers, and we couldn't sell them. We couldn't give them away.
That's probably why they're giving it away.
The last one that we had a $9,000 rebate. And it sat on the showroom floor for like 3 months. It was nuts. It was disgusting.
You have to look at it every day.
Disgusting. Yeah.
They should have done like some kind of competition at your job. Like whoever sells this gets like a week of vacation that's paid or something.
No, eventually they started raising the commission on it. But none of us, it even got bought once and then ended up coming back. It's like the Trailblazer from hell, man. You couldn't give that bad boy away.
The Hellblazer. Yeah. That would have been way cooler.
It was right when the Traverse replaced it too.
Yeah.
Crossover SUVs, man. Crossover SUVs.
Hate them.
We will have to do a separate episode about my deep hatred for crossovers.
The minivan that's lying about me.
Invite me.
Minivans are better. Anyways.
They are, but I sold cars for 10 years, so. Yeah, I can.
Well, we'll bring it back for that.
I got some stories for you.
Just cars that we cannot stand.
Stains in the Equinox. I got a story.
Brother,
Brother,
No. All right. The last one I want to talk about is one in Fort Wayne, though. So, again, I had no idea that there was one of these in Indiana. News to me. But again, I've never been to Fort Wayne. So, they're in Easter time. I don't give a fuck about them. So, anyways, for 37 years, actually.
Oh, my gosh.
The Wakeland Construction Duck Race. So, it's sponsored by this construction company. And Promenade Park supports the organization called SCAN, which is pretty much they're there to eliminate the abuse and neglect of children in Northeast Indiana. So again, another good cause.
Yeah.
But
if you don't live in Northeast Indiana, these ducks aren't for you.
No.
Obviously
Screw
not.
you.
Those beatings aren't for your kids.
No, your kids don't have to deal with that.
No.
So that actually takes place July 26th from 10 to 2 Eastern, because they're on that side of Indiana. Anywho,
The majority of Indiana.
shut up. We do not give a shit about the rest of it. At least I personally don't. But the grand prize for this one is $5,000. So that's kind of cool.
Would you rather have the $5,000 or would you rather get stuck with that truck?
I can sell that truck.
I can sell.
I can sell that truck for probably half off after what you just described.
Like, well, hold on, wait. The new one that they're actually giving away, or the lightly used 2019 that I was joking about?
One owner at a time.
Oh man, yeah. I would probably take the truck because I can sell the truck.
Yeah.
I'd rather gamble on that.
Yeah, because I can know I can get more than $5,000, but maybe like $6,000 for the truck.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I would probably be able to sell it for like maybe $15,000.
Just the hassle of it all.
Oh yeah, selling a car sucks.
Yeah, and it has to be seen in your driveway.
Yeah.
Oh man, I would park behind my house. I'm not looking at that every day. I'll park it on the side of the house where I don't see it.
Now, of course, you do get a vehicle you don't care about. So
Dukes of Hazzard.
there's fun to be had.
There is fun. I mean, content to be made.
There is fun to be had.
We could put it on one of your mini YouTube channels.
Oh, yeah.
Like what? Like there's a series of what we're doing to this damn thing.
I would just put it on a hump somewhere, make it do stuff he doesn't normally do. One of those Like a Rock commercials.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
And actually, we know a person with a dirt track.
Yeah.
So like we could put it on it. We actually have options for this.
Yeah.
A buddy of ours owns a dirt track, and there's the pits in Cow Township too.
That's what made me think of. Yeah, you have a vehicle you don't care about because on that dirt track, I don't want to put out names. But,
the PC Cruiser.
Yeah, the HHR.
Oh, it was the HHR.
Yeah, Kurt's HHR.
Yeah, we could just use his name.
Well, the landowner, I didn't want to.
Oh, right. Yeah, so a buddy of ours, actually the mechanic that I go to for most of my cars, anything, Kurt, shout out to him. He's helped me out so many times, especially when I was poor.
Yeah. He listens too.
Oh, yeah. No shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, shout out to Kurt then. What's up, dude?
Yeah, he listens.
So he had this beater of a fucking, the HHR, like the old milk truck looking thing?
Bro, I owned one.
Okay.
I have a HHR story too for another episode.
So he took that bitch off road.
Oh, that's
He got air.
Yeah. Oh God.
That's
There was
Do you have a video?
I don't. It's floating around the interwebs.
Okay. If we find it, we'll send it
you
to you.
can hear four people's spines adjust.
Yeah.
When this thing landed.
because that thing sat straight up.
There's no suspension on that thing.
No, that's there for
the
show.
ground is your suspension.
That thing wasn't built for curbs.
No, that thing ain't
It
built
wasn't
for
built for the altitude it was at either.
that thing flew. It was
That
great.
was
yeah.
disgusting.
It is great.
Oh, it was fantastic. I'll never forget the sound.
See, that's why you have to have some Caucasian friends to do shit like that.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
they all.
It's a good time.
All my friends are Caucasian for that very reason.
It's a good time.
They came out shorter, man. Like I'm telling you.
That is nuts.
For stuff like that. That's why it pays to have a mixed group of friends.
Oh,
For
hard yes.
it's the multicultures is great. My friends list is literally like the UN. It's a wonderful time to be alive, especially for shit like that. Anywho, so those are the few charities I wanted to bring up as far as, like I said before, like just the rubber ducky races. We are going to be donating. I am at least. I don't know if the podcast is going to do a team or not. I need to discuss that with everybody before I donate. But I mean, $30 for 6 ducks, and it's for a good cause. I think it's pretty cool. Man. And just like watching them dump that amount of rubber ducks into the Chicago River. It's just a good time. Like dying in the river, dying in the river is cool. Like dying in the river green, cool, whatever. I will never go to that ever again. I don't need to. I've seen it once, cool, that's done. Young years, dope. But seeing them dump however many thousands of rubber ducks, I think they sold, because obviously however many they sell. So far, they've sold 27,597.
Yeah.
So, and there's still like a few weeks left. I'm sure it'll ramp up by that time. Like their goal is 80,000 ducks this year. So just watching them, I would go to Chicago for that. Like, let me go to Chicago and just watch some ducks get dumped in the river. This will be great.
Where do they go?
They follow the flow of the river.
And then at the end, they just got this big, huge net.
I hope so. That's how I would do it. At
They
least.
have a series of hunters.
I want to see what's at the bottom of that river.
No, you don't.
You really don't.
No, you don't.
A lot of snitches. A lot of snitches. Bottom of that river. Oh man! But the charity that they're doing it for Special Olympics, which is actually held in Chicago, is held at Soldier Field. If my memory serves.
Oh, okay.
So that's that also I think happens later on this year, or is that for next year? I think it's for this year. I should probably know that.
So, I guess it's gone up drastically each year. I have some rough numbers, so don't quote me on anything exactly.
Yep.
But 2009, it was 30,000. 2013, it was 60,000.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2019, 63,000. 22 and 2023, roughly 75,000 or over.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess last year was around 100,000.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's so cool. There's so many rubber duckies.
And then organizer, the thing I thought was kind of interesting was apparently organizers use specially weighted and numbered ducks and sometimes deploy QR codes for tracking tracking tech in recent years to ensure integrity and excitement in the race.
Well, I mean, considering the history of gambling in Chicago, that's probably a good thing.
Or just vice in general.
Yeah, because there are people that bet on this. Like, it's
somebody gets whacked out over
and then they end up in the Chicago River.
Rubber duck race.
Getting cement shoes over a rubber duck race has to be.
This is gonna be a nasty place to end your life.
Oh, dude.
I mean, it's probably over before you go in.
We'll see. I guess I don't have an answer for that. Never given somebody cement shoes and threw them in the fucking Chicago River. So,
oh my gosh.
But I was just looking it up. It's actually volunteers that clean it up the Chicago River. But just the photos of them dumping, like, just dump trucks full of rubber duckies in the river. It's so good. It's so good.
The little demon in me is happy.
Yes. Yes. Because it's just a dying bathtub that I would never take a bath in.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Chicago River, I actually was me and the girlfriend went on a date to Beatrix, like on Chicago River, and so you're sitting literally like a few feet away from the river, so you're almost at level with it, so you're just watching boats go by and stuff. It's pretty cool. But like I didn't realize that the kayakers had to wait for traffic to pass. Mm-hmm. I never thought about it. So even in Chicago's river, there's traffic, and that made me laugh. Oh, that and the Chicago Fire Department, their boats are gigantic.
Oh, really?
And it's amazing.
It's a fire department for the river?
They have boats to be able to put out fires from the river, yeah.
So if there's like a ship fire or something like that.
Or if there's a building fire and they have a good angle on it.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
It's massive boats. I did not realize the scope of. I've seen them from a distance, just driving by or whatever. But yeah, like seeing them up close, like, damn, dude.
I don't think I've ever seen.
That's a job that I want to actually kind of do. What's up? I would work in Chicago one more time for that, and that's it.
Nuts.
What do you do all day? Save some lives, sit on a boat. People watch.
Yeah. It's got to be a wild sight from downtown Chicago.
It has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be. So anyways, Special Olympics. What you guys got? What's up?
Oh boy.
Okay.
You go ahead, because
I don't want to.
I could go right now if you like.
Please set the tone.
All right,
You've done wonderful at it so far.
So generally, when you think about cheating in the Olympics, what do you think about?
I think about the ice skating thing. When she busted out homegirl's knee.
You're morbid. You're in a dark place, brother.
That's fine.
Tanya Harding, and yes.
Thank you.
Yes. What else do you think about cheating in the Olympics? The most common reason why people get kicked out.
Oh, probably PEDs.
Right.
Yeah.
This is not that.
Okay.
This is a whole different method of cheating.
Okay, let's go.
So in the year...
Oh, well, I think I know where this is going to go.
In the year
Please
2000, Spain...
Yep.
they wanted to win very badly because in the Special Olympics, if you win, there's a bunch of different charities and different programs that you get donations to. You get a whole bunch of program money, and if you win gold, it could set your program up for maybe 10, 15 years just by winning gold one time.
And when does Spain win anything?
Exactly.
Other than
that long.
Other than what they did to South America,
That's what I mean.
that's about it.
That's been that long.
So basically, there's a basketball for the mentally impaired, and in that they wanted to win pretty bad, and so they conspired together. It was the pretty much like the director of the entire program for the Special Needs Olympics in Spain. His name was Fernando Martin Vicente, and he was like, "All right, I really want to win, so we're gonna rig this thing."
Oh God!
And so basically, they wanted to get players that were like real basketball players to play against everyone else with special needs.
Is this a plot for The Ringer?
It's close. It's close.
Okay.
So it's funny because like throughout the whole entire ordeal, they had a mole and they didn't know it.
Okay.
So they launched an investigation.
Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Before.
So there were people spying against Spain in the Special Olympics.
No, there was this dude who figured out that this was about to go down.
Okay.
And he said, I want to make sure that they get in trouble for this. So
Yes.
he joins the team.
Was it the French?
No, he was from Spain. His name was Carlos Ribagorda.
Okay.
And he was a journalist.
Okay. Cool.
So basically they're recruiting these guys to play, and they're trying to they're thinking of how they're going to come up with it and how they're going to do a good mix. And just in your head, how many regular basketball players do you think you need on a team of 10 guys or of 12 guys to be the special teams team?
I would assume all of them.
Like,
I guess minimum 5 to be on the court.
Yeah. Because you're just trying to beat a whole team of special needs guys.
So bad.
Yeah.
It's a meme.
But with like how many real basketball players do you think you would need?
So is it
to beat a team of special needs basketball players?
Yeah, it's kind of like saying how many NBA players do you need on a team to beat a great team of high school players?
I would say I guess 1 or 2.
They had 10.
Oh God, that's not the way I thought it was going.
Oh,
I thought it was
so bad.
I thought it was going to be 5 and 5.
They had 10.
So they had a starting 5 and a bench.
Yeah. They had a starting 5 and a bench, and they
How many players were on the team?
12. So those 2 guys.
So my numbers were reversed, is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was saying it was going to be 5 and 5.
Nah.
Bench the 5 special needs ones, and then the 5 ringers play. That's where my mind was at.
They backed up the ringers. Please carry on.
So this is how they did it. So every player must have a IQ of 75 or lower in order to be considered with special needs. And there's not really a method to that. There was a guy who was a journalist who he basically was telling the story on YouTube, and he went and tried to take an IQ test, and he was like, I really don't know how to do this. Do I just like answer kind of right? Or, just a couple right here, a couple wrong there. Like, how do we really know?
Yeah.
And come to find out when the articles and everything came out on the mole and everything, there was no record of anyone being tested for anything.
Like, an IQ test is so interestingly set up. Like, how do you purposely fail that?
And the IQ test that they had goes over logical reasoning, math skills, language abilities.
Sure.
That's a very interesting word. Spatial relation. Spatial. Niggas
like
can't
space.
Read. I mean,
but
I don't edit these, so that's just gonna be in there.
But
it's gonna be in there.
It's gonna be in there.
Surprise!
But yeah, like spatial awareness. Like I'm aware of the space between you and I.
And then knowledge retained. So it goes over that. They didn't go over anything. They just put them guys in there.
So I just put them in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Special Olympics start, and they're blowing everybody out. They're blowing this team out. The first team they play, they're blowing them out by 30.
I mean, if they didn't, it would be even worse.
Right. And so it's getting bad. And even the coach is like, hey, bro, you guys got to
dial it back.
Yeah, like dial it
Right.
back, let them score some more points. And they said that even when they dialed it back, it didn't help. They still won by 30.
Again, if they didn't win, it would be more of an issue.
Right. Now, the thing is, they go on to win more games and they're blowing everyone out. And at no point did anyone think, I wonder if they really have special needs. They're really good at basketball.
So I'm going to hell for this.
Yeah.
I just want to go on record as saying that.
You are on record, yes.
You're getting really red, too.
It's hot as shit up here. I can't help but think how much this is reminding me of the first round in Space Jam.
You just said the quiet part out loud.
That's like
Okay.
between The Ringer and Space Jam. This
Yeah.
sounds like a comedy.
Yes.
It sounds like a fucking comedy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's
circus. It's a circus.
Anyway,
At least this incident is like the Special Olympics isn't a joke. The Special Olympics is where people are supposed to feel safe, and
Oh, yeah.
they're supposed to feel like,
well, it's
okay,
a sport. It's supposed to be fair.
Right, and they're actually, and these athletes, like they actually do train for this.
They
Like
train
this is
hard.
something for
Yeah.
that, like that's very serious.
Yeah, and not only that, but just like the sainted, like the whole purity of the sport with it being in the Olympics. But at the same time, Spain was thinking, hey, we're poor. I mean, it ain't like we don't got it, but if we just get one goal, we cheat one time, we can set up our program for decades.
Yeah, instead of just donating money from the greed that I'm sure their government has, they just said, instead we'll just cheat.
Yeah.
By the way, I just had to look it up because I knew Space Jam came out in the 90s. So the Space Jam was 96. And this was, you said 2000, yeah?
Yeah.
So, like, part of me then thinks, like, did he,
Oh, he stole the idea.
I'm just saying. There's a non-zero chance.
Oh, let Michael Jordan. No, I got an idea.
Oh, man.
We're going to do the Michael Jordan.
Oh, this is taking a turn.
See, this is what happens when your entire country is built around taking a nap.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
Yes.
You get this performance.
Ocean's 11 with the Space Jam idea is crazy.
it makes it so much worse.
It implies a Spanish Bernie Mac.
Bernardo.
Jeez. Oh, man. We are so not a serious podcast.
I'm really not going to understand a Spanish Bernie Mac.
No.
Come here, you know.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. So,
At least we got the important part out first about where the donate at.
Yeah.
This is just for the funsies. Please carry on with your story because
I really do want to know the end, end portion of how this wraps up.
they win gold.
The Monstars.
They go all the way.
Alabama starts.
And they go to the whole presentation and they get gold medals and everything. Okay. Now, the funny thing, so they win gold, obviously. Okay. And when you win gold in basketball and in the Olympics, you're going to get pictures taken.
Yeah.
And you're going to be all over like Wheaties for Spain or whatever.
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
And the thing is,
Wheaties.
but the thing is about pictures is that pictures get seen. And people see them, and so what starts to happen is people starts to be like, I know that guy, and I know he ain't special. I know his needs aren't special.
Jeez.
And it starts to happen a lot. And then so when the players are coming back from the other country for the Olympics, their coach tells them, hey, like grow beards, try to disguise yourself. But
That is an idea, I guess.
But when they make it back, that's when Homeboy, the mole, drops the bombshell.
Sure.
He returns the 150 euros that they got for winning from Spain, or the $150 in their money.
Wait, just $150?
Yeah, that's all they won for getting gold.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
It's not even airfare.
The program got 150,000.
Okay.
But then he returned his medal, and he released a story, and he blew the whole thing up.
Yeah.
And so the director, he basically, the only punishment that he faced was that he had to pay back the 150,000 plus a penalty of 5,400. But they weren't allowed back because they couldn't find a good way to regulate how to tell who's special and who's not.
Yeah, I feel like there's no real nice way to do that.
No, so they were out of the program for 9 years.
Oh, geez. So not only did they cheat actual athletes with special needs, who again worked very hard to achieve to get to the Olympics and then to compete. Not only did they do that, they then cheated out people in their own country with special needs that could have wanted to compete.
Future athletes
for the next 9 years.
Yeah, exactly.
God, what a piece of shit. That is. Like, it's funny, of course, making fun of like the Space Jam meets Ocean's 11 plan that they came up with. But what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
What a dick.
Yeah, they really messed that one up that time. But also that ends well.
Also, Ocean's 11 came out in 2001, so obviously one thing inspired another. So, oh no.
Oh,
no,
noises.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's fine. So I'm sorry, you were saying all's well that ends well.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty much it.
Oh, okay. So I'm assuming the money of the old medals and all that went to the second place team.
They didn't have that much of a follow up on it.
Okay.
I'm seeing like how long ago it was, and then also like I don't know. It just seems like there wasn't a whole lot to follow up on as far as like the aftermath and whatnot. But because you're dealing with not FIBA but whoever it is for the Special Olympics.
Yeah, I'm not
somebody that doesn't do a good job.
It's the International Olympics Committee.
Yeah. But I didn't get about that far. But yeah, it's just a wild story, man. Like to take advantage of those kids and stuff. And
yeah, what a dick move, man.
I don't know, because here's the thing. Like whenever I see those videos,
Michael Jordan's going to sue them now.
I'm more mad about the 9 years part, honestly.
Yeah, right.
That's the part that's sticking with me.
And when you see people, get up and stand and they talk and they have special needs, like they have Down syndrome or anything like that, and they're really trying their hardest just to put sentences together and things like that. And you're like, dude, you played a basketball game against them.
Right, you fucking pieces of shit.
You dunked on them.
Right. Like,
literally.
How dare you?
You beat your chest after an uncontested 3 from 30 feet.
Dude, man, just like putting them on a poster and not in a good way.
Yeah.
That's just sad.
Yeah. Space Jam.
But again, Space Jam. That's why I said Michael Jordan's going to sue them.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, you sons of bitches.
Some Spanish assholes just sit around going, aha. I mean, aha.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah, that's a crazy story, man. But thanks for bringing that to the show, though. That was a really good story. I think I actually knew a bit of that. That's why, like, when you said it, I'm like, wait a minute, this sounds really familiar to me. Because that's wild, man. I really wish those athletes don't ever go to sleep properly anymore, like ever for the rest of their lives. They don't get a good night's sleep.
But I love a good scandal.
Oh yeah, scandals are great. Don't get me wrong. The story was
I just don't like
was
the
good tale.
scandalous.
Yeah, you a piece of shit.
Yeah,
Spain Gate.
Indeed. Space Jam.
Terrestrial Jam.
Damn it. So true. But yeah, I really do wonder what happened after that. Like if they, because it would only really make sense to me that if they like just push the medal, like go down a rank, like okay, like you were silver, now you won gold, and so
I know
on
they
and so
did
forth.
have to give their medals back, but I don't know. Like
They fucking should have, and then be beaten with sticks.
Yeah,
by people.
Yeah,
like that's just such dog shit.
It's funny that I don't know. We know so much about Lance Armstrong and his controversies, regardless of how anybody feels about it, but that one's news to me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, and
I
like
feel
was we talk about like Michael Phelps and how he smoked
There-
weed.
yeah, there- that
like
one, too.
everybody knows about Michael Phelps and his weed smoking. Did he have to give his medals back? I don't think he did. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
but
I think he was in danger of it, but he didn't have to.
right.
Woo, sports.
Yeah, well, Buster, absolutely jack about sports. That's why this topic was like I was going through all the list of things that we had, and like, wait a minute, this is coming up soon. We can talk about this. Is actually topical, like for the time. But like we like sports and anime and stuff like that. Nobody else on this podcast does. So we can talk about it all day. Yeah. Everybody's like, they get that glaze over look that I get when people ask me about stuff that I don't care about.
Yeah,
I do love that sports exist for children. Don't.
Oh yeah, and then in this case, of course, like
for the listeners that don't know me, but and professional sports is where I fall off.
Sure. But yeah, man, that's a wild tale. Did you have anything to add to that, Ben? What you got?
I mean, just the history and creation.
Go for it, dude.
Okay.
Let's get some learnings.
Eunice Kennedy Shriver. She was born July 10th, 1921. She was inspired by her sister Rosemary's intellectual disability, which was publicly disclosed in the Saturday Evening Post. The article helped shift cultural attitudes and marked a turning point in addressing intellectual disability as a public health and social issue. In 1957, Shriver became executive vice president of the Joseph P. Kennedy Jr. Foundation, steering it toward research and advocacy of intellectual disabilities, and supported the creation of the National Institute of Children, Health, and Human Development. I do think it's funny that it's Joseph P. Kennedy, but anyway, so
was it like you didn't say that was one of the Kennedys though, right? Like there was a ton of them anyway. So
yeah, well, if I'm doing my math right, in 57 and it's Joseph P. Kennedy junior that should be the father.
Okay,
I believe. I know that was Joe Kennedy. I just
interesting because he was such a piece of shit everywhere else. Anyways, yeah.
Well, so was JFK in a lot of ways.
Also true, but
we'll talk about that one day.
Yeah, we do need to. Well, we're supposed to have a guest on for that too, and we haven't been able to coordinate that.
Oh, I didn't even mean the assassination. I'm
just in general.
Yeah, I more meant like the Civil Rights Act and whatnot, and who the heroes actually aren't.
Sure. Yeah, that's actually a good one. We should talk about that. Yeah. I do know what you're referring to.
Kennedy, I'm sorry. LBJ. It's I could have gotten.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Exactly. But an episode on the Kennedys would be good because the father needs to be talked about as well.
Absolutely.
But I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh no! It's just going to steer me down a tangent. In June 1962, Shriver founded a summer day camp at her Maryland estate, Timberlawn, aimed at children with intellectual disabilities. She recruited families, clinics, and high school/college student counselors. The first session, getting a text. The first session hosted 34 children and 26 counselors, integrated racially and socially, a radical move at the time. Again, 62. Camp Shriver's success, structured supports, peer support, community engagement, kindled broader interest across schools and local recreation departments. The first Special Olympics, Soldier Field, July 20th, 1968. The idea of holding a citywide track meet at Soldier Field came from Anne McGlone. Anne McGlone Burke. I might be mispronouncing that.
Honestly, our listeners by this point are used to us mispronouncing shit, so I think they'll be fine.
A Chicago Parks physical education teacher working with special needs children. She proposed it to city officials. The proposal reached Shriver, who urged turning it into a national and international event. On July 20th, 1968, the first International Special Olympics Summer Games were held at Soldier Field in Chicago. About 1,000 athletes from 26 states and Canada competed in over 200 events: track and field, swimming, hockey, softball, throw, water polo, etc. Some highlights. Opening ceremony featured a teenage torchbearer lighting a 45-foot high flame of hope. Shriver delivered her athlete oath, "Let me win," quote, "Let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt," end quote. Chicago Mayor Richard...
That's really nice, actually. Yeah. I like that a lot, actually.
Really strong.
Yeah, for sure.
Chicago
Mayor Richard J. Daley reportedly told Shriver, quote, "The world will never be the same after this," end quote. We should probably put him down, too.
Mayor Daley? I have a Mayor Daley vote for Mayor Daley pen I can wear.
Oh, nice.
Yes. It's good stuff.
He was a big deal, huh?
I would say so. Mayor Daley is an interesting story. We can make a good episode off that.
Yeah, him and the son.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, in December 1968, Special Olympics Inc. was officially incorporated with a board that included Shriver, Frank Hayden, Rayford Johnson, James Lovell, and others. And I forgot to check if that was the astronaut.
Yeah, that's a good question. That was my first one. I wonder if that was the astronaut.
Yeah, and because if it is, for those playing at home, if it is, that's the commander of Apollo 13. I'm pretty sure he was Jim. I know it was Lovell, but I'm pretty sure his first name was James. Let's see here. Following the inaugural games, Special Olympics chapters rapidly formed across the U.S. and Canada, and within a few years went global. Highlights include first Winter Games hosted in '77 in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. By the 1980s by the 1980s to the 2000s, Special Olympics reached 160 plus countries with millions of athletes. Family involvement persisted. Eunice's husband, Sergeant Shriver, served as chairman 1990 to 2003. Her son, Timothy Shriver, later became CEO and pushed the movement to 4 to 6 million participants worldwide. And I mean, that's every rung of the ladder, you know.
Yeah.
Somebody tearing tickets all the way up to the athletes.
Cool.
And probably contributors too, I imagine. Anyway, let's see here. In 2018, a 30-foot Eternal Flame of Hope sculpture was installed near Soldier Field in celebration of the 50th anniversary, symbolizing the enduring commitment of to inclusion. Let's see here. And that's the end of my notes.
Okay, cool.
So
that pretty much like wraps it up pretty good. Yeah. Actually, I do have one more thing I want to add to that. If I can pull my window back up. Jeez, come on now. There we go. So I was trying to figure out like if the Special Olympics, like so the donations from Chicago this year was going for this year or for next year. The Special Olympics actually took place back in March, and I just completely forgot. So these are actually going to be donating for next year, which is actually June 20th to the 26th in Minneapolis, Minnesota this time. So it'll be in the Twin Cities. I think Minneapolis is Twin Cities, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Sure. I've only been to Minnesota like once, and it's too cold for my liking. So, I mean, at least they're doing it in June, though. It'll be fine. Yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so June 20th, 26th, they're doing Special Olympics for next year. So yeah, like I said before, like being at this episode, like I'm planning on donating to it. If you guys, listeners, if you guys want to donate to it as well, I think it'd be pretty cool. I mean, we're not running a donation at all. I'll probably put the link in the video description if you guys want to like follow that link, or you can just Google the Chicago Ducky Derby.
His name was Jim Lovell.
Okay,
but just a quick cursory glance, I guess it's a different guy.
Oh, just same name.
Just a coincidence.
Right on. So yeah, that's really all I had to really say about it. I think it's pretty cool that that the rubber ducky race, which I just thought was just for funsies, is actually for a really good cause, and that they happen around the world. I mentioned 3 of them. There's at least 20 that I found. I just didn't want to go down the list because I figured it'd just kind of be boring of me just sitting here listing them off for everybody. So I just mentioned the biggest one, and then the one in Indiana, and the one in Chicago because that's closest to us. So. But yeah, go out, donate. If you made it this far in the episode, we appreciate you listening to us. Steve, thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate you being here, telling us a story. It's about time we had you on here, so we appreciate you actually making the time for us. So that's real dope of you to do that. So
I appreciate you guys having me. This is really fun.
Hell yeah,
good time.
Hell yeah, man. Also, like I mentioned before, he has his own channel of channels. So honestly, something for everybody. Panel Network. Spell that for him, though.
It's Panel Network. PANLE.
There we go. Because if people spell it the right way, it's going to be an issue.
Yeah.
You're gonna find instructional.
I know I've made it when people go to spell it the right way and Google corrects them.
Nice. That's true, though.
That's what I know.
They're going to find instructional videos on paneling.
Yeah.
Until they figure it out.
Right. Well, it's honestly just like our name in Google. Like, it's starting to like come up faster. Like there's our actual website. There's like, pictures of us doing stuff.
Yeah.
Which there will be more. We actually did a photo shoot a few weeks ago. I just got to, once B has some time, she's going to be doing all the editing for that. So that'll actually be showing some of our merch as well. So anyways, back to wrapping up this episode. If you made it this far, we do appreciate the listen. Give us a like, subscribe, like I said before. Check out the Panel Network. He already spelled it for you. Check that out. Give him a like and follow in whatever project that you find interesting. Because again, there's literally something for everybody that you'll probably find on his channel. Give it a listen. It's real good. We're on there twice, I think. I'm on there an additional time, so bonus points if you see that one. But yeah, give him some love too. He gave us love, give him love back. It's just how this is how this should work. Yeah, we appreciate y'all listening to us. Give us a like, give us a follow, check out our website, Required Taste Podcast. Words are hard. .com, and you'll actually be able to check out all of our merch. Not all of our merch, but most of our merch is on there. You'll also get a link to all of our videos, all of our audio. Listen to us there if you want to, or listen to us somewhere else. Either way, listen to us, and we appreciate it. And y'all be cool.
Okay, bye.